A military tradition. I'm doing bad at paying attention to these things and switching away from them. Oh my gosh. The barbarian insurgency. We need to crush it. I need the help of my friends and city-state allies. It should be fine. Let's see if, well, you need to go away. You can fire upon this person and then get a hit. But then you're probably going to need to retreat. They wrecked our stone. That's unfortunate. Heavy chariot, you need to heal up. It'd be easier if you could get up here, but you'll get killed if you're out there right now. Life is difficult. We have a setback in the Roman Empire. A minor setback, we just gotta deal with this though.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
So, let's see. Can we fire upon this guy from here? Hey, we can. Might as well do that. Get as much damage as we can out there. Oh, a goody hut. So we finished military tradition. Let's take a look at what we have activated in government. So we could make building military units go a little faster for a bit. It's real. Our techs or our civics that we can grab are real short, so let's do that. Let's change our policy here to get faster ancient and classical era melee and ranged units, and let's switch from settlers to builders. We need you to be building an archer. Oh yeah, we need to actually prioritize the archer. We need you to build an archer probably. So we just need to deal with this stupid insurgency that's happening right now. Barbarians are crushing it out here. Which one would we rather have right now? Recorded history. Let's get games and rec done. Claim a great person. We got our great writer. We don't have the building for them yet, but we do have
From the light
spots
came
for writing.
light, and from the dark came darkness. But from whence did they appear? Yin and yang combined to create all things. But which is the source? And which was born from it?
That is a question of which I do not have the answer. But we got our first great work of writing.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a close second.
So this is gonna be rough. We gotta deal with these guys as fast as possible, and I don't have the archers for it down there.
Some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened.
So we got a couple bonuses there that we weren't expecting. Interesting. Okay, so now what do we want to get? We want to try to get to... which ones do we want right now? Feudalism gets us more builder charges. That's always super handy. And then we might want to get to mercenaries. I mean, we do want a new government. Do we want mercenaries or do we want, like... I think we probably want mercenaries, so let's go up in that part of the tech tree. That archer needs to heal. You went to Hong Kong before and survived, so that's good. CQ UI, where do we want this thing to go? We obviously don't want to send it down here because it's going to get wrecked by barbarians, so our only options are really Candy or Hong Kong for safety. So I think we send it to Hong Kong again. I don't really want to do that, but the barbarians would eat my trading route otherwise, probably. We have to keep this archer away from this horseman's. We don't have a spot for the second great writing to go, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate indeed. Indubitably. And no, you're not going to be buying my great writings. They're my great writings, they're not yours. Alexander's pleased with my culture. So many horsemen. This is quite uncomfortable. Oh no. This archer is, how do you call it? Not long for this world. This archer is absolutely screwed. Yep, goodbye, archer. Okay, so let's have this heavy chariot move out here and attack this. Let's have our archer back him up. We're taking it back up here. So our goal is to take it back. Heavy chariot. Let's give you some barding. Let's shoot at these jerks. So yeah, we're gonna need to, let's see if, hold on, what's your gold? Let's see if we can get anything from Alexander while we're being pillaged, in case they happen to pillage the thing I send him as a deal. In which case, I think it just ends the deal. Like, if I lose this source of coffee, I think it just cuts the deal off entirely, and I get to keep my money. So, just want to make sure that I have deals going for things. Gilgamesh doesn't really have any gold for me to do that with right now, unfortunately. But so far, I'm actually surprised that I'm able to be keeping peace. I'm not surprised that the barbarians are overrunning my land. I am surprised that I have been able to keep the AI kind of doing the things I want them to do, which is leaving me alone. Oh yeah, we want to be your friend. We're your friend, Gilgamesh. Don't you forget that. Don't you ever forget that we're your best friend. Alright, let's burn these fellas down. We really need to just cut this barbarian camp off. So hopefully with a heavy chariot and an archer we can do so, even though they're spitting out horsemans. Swolgamesh! You're a good friend as well, my friend. We lost our scout to horsemen.
As well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Hey, another goody hut up here. Of some variety. Alright, so these horsemen are a problem. Where's the coffee anyway? Oh, it's right here. So they'd have to destroy that if the resource were to go away. For the resource to go away, that is. Okay, so you go deal with this. We're just gonna try to take out this stupid spearman camp. because they keep spitting out friggin' horsemen. We were trying to take that camp out, but that didn't go well. New population in town. How are you doing up here for pop? Let's see. Let's prioritize keeping those ones around. I guess take this one. You've got a lot of stuff going on up here. You finished your library, that's good. You need to build a builder up here. We're gonna chop some trees down for you, probably. Or maybe not, because that's all you got as far as production goes, so we don't want to destroy those. Do we actually need a builder up here, then, if we're not going to do that? We don't have the ability to make lumber camps. So, how about instead, you got a settler going. Cancel the builder order. Okay, Ravenna. Ravenna, you built an archer to help out with this threat that we've got going on, and you switch back to the campus. So let's send this friend to help out. Alright, let's disturb this. Stupid horseman. No, just die already. Just die already. We're gonna... Oh man, he pillaged my theater square. My theater square.
Defense is superior to opulence.
So... You need health. Hopefully... So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and try to get to the Dead Sea, because that's going to be faster than any other type of healing at this point. But it's still not super fast or anything. Let's send this archer to try to deal with this camp. I think that a lot of the guys are under control, but it's really hard to tell right now. And you get volley. Rome has finished its settler. Rome, we want you to get a builder before you get this campus. Where were we gonna go with this is the question I need answered. It's like, was it up? I think over here was pretty good. As long as we drop it on the coast over here. I kind of like it. Although, I mean, these aren't the best for production-wise, but we can chop some production out of it. If we drop here, it's a little bit better for production overall, but I think I'm just going to drop in at this spot. But we are sending it out there directly through barbarians. Although there's no barbarians on the hill right now, so it's still fine. I'll just have to be careful. Is all. And we're gonna need settler or those things to go around and fix some of our resources. Our little builder friends must be created. And I might want to... So this is feudalism in 9 turns. I was going to say, maybe I should hold out on this builder. Because I can switch to that tech. I don't know. It may... Like, it would sort of be worth it to get that going. But at the same time... I don't really want to hold out on that many turns of not having the builders fixing things and getting the steel or the iron and whatnot. Okay, so this barbarian camp is potentially takeable. This barbarian camp is within striking distance. We've got some guys we can kill over here with this archer. The little barbarian rampage is approaching an end for now, it looks like. I say that and then a million horsemen roll on Kume. Let's shoot at that guy. Fortify until healed. Kill this scout. Oh man, what do you want to do? You're at risk out here. I don't want you to be at risk, so I'm going to move you back towards safety. You can work on taking this camp out. Promotion available. Okay, so he's all healed up again. So we're sending you along here. Let's send the heavy chariot to help you out because I don't want to leave you stranded or anything. That would be cruel of me. Is there a spot for this art to go yet? No, I haven't had a chance. But we're getting very close to being able to take both of these barbarian camps. Is there anything worth purchasing for us here? Why can't we purchase the library? Oh, because we haven't finished our campus. That's why. That makes sense. I'm going to buy a watermill in this town. Rome deserves to have a watermill.
Create with the heart. Build with the mind.
I would not like to have my scout fight a warrior, please. Alright, barbarian camp cleared. Check mark. Let's kill this horseman that's trying to come after us. Attack me, horseman. Okay. Iron working. I'm gonna have this builder that's building go do this iron resource. I was denounced by Alexander, which is unfortunate. That may be I mean, I'm gonna get this iron right away, which in turn this means I can make legions potentially if I so decide. I can have legions. I don't really want to have to get legions because I'm trying to be peaceful and that just takes time. Having all these archers that I have, I didn't really want, but the stupid barbarians decided that for me. That's what was going to happen. And it is what it is at this point, so. Alright, let's put this archer over here. Let's make sure that this path up here is clear for our settler friend. We've cleared the camp. And life is wonderful again. Okay, so go build this iron mine. Get the bonus for iron working. We haven't built like any farms, so it's not even realistic for us to get the feudalism bonus right now. I mean, I could have rushed it out, but that would mean getting, you know, 2 settlers or 2 builders worth of farms going, all to save a couple turns on feudalism, which who knows, maybe is worth it. A lot of people, so people try real hard to get a lot of these bonuses, and I feel like sometimes they go out of their way, but a lot of the times those people are getting better times than me in the game, so who am I to say whether they're right or wrong? They're probably right. They appear to be a little bit better at the game than me. But I'm trying to be peaceful. Peaceful old Trajan. Alright. Are we actually friends with them? With Hong Kong? Okay, we are. I wanted to make sure that we were. Who else could we potentially become friends with if we wanted to? Like Vilnius is a, yeah, I want to be his friend. He's got a good bonus about something, I think you get inspirations when you change eras, and that's just handy to hit an inspiration automatically. Can't argue with that being useful, you know. Let's send this archer up here to Ravenna, where he originally hailed from.
Out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
We got iron working. We got Death Star. We got Death Star. We got Death Star. So, how many mines do we have? Not very many, I don't think. We've got mines over here for the silver, but these are quarries. Apprenticeship improves mines. That's the only reason why I was saying that out loud. We're about to get the feudalism tech. So, let's see. We can get knights. I have a heavy chariot. I could build a couple more heavy chariots. Hold on. Let's switch the capital to building heavy chariots. Oh yeah, switch this around, please. So the heavy chariots are what can turn into knights, and we're about to get feudalism, which is going to get the stirrups tech. Having a couple knights, I think, will be a decent deterrent, and also just be good for clearing out barbarians on their own. And I need that tech eventually anyway. So I'm not going too crazy to get it or anything like that. Okay, we're going to go fix that quarry. I might chop this stone out with this builder. You want silver from me? Here's an idea. How about you... You turn up the heat on this deal. Give me 193 gold and 1 gold per turn. You get that silver from me every day. All day, every day, my friend. How's everybody in chat doing right now? You guys are awfully quiet tonight. Which is okay. You don't have to speak. Is it better to upgrade units through the eras or just save resources and buy them as knights? In general, I think it's cheaper and more effective to keep them around throughout the ages and upgrade them. Roll to Crit is... He's the one that asked about that question, by the way, and he says he's painting Corn Berserkers. Corn Berserkers are amazing. So that's a good use of your time, I would say. I love me some Corn Berserkers. So what do we want here? We don't have any theater square adjacencies right now, which is unfortunate. So normally I would think about rushing medieval fairs for that, but not today. Let's go towards mercenaries. Actually, let's go towards exploration here. Build an encampment. We're not going to build an encampment. It's just not going to happen, so we're not going to get the bonus for that. So yeah, it's usually cheaper overall to build the base unit and then upgrade. The base unit requires less hammers to make. And then usually the upgrade's not too bad. Like at the beginning, if you go from slingers to archers, for the cost, like you could build 3 slingers for however many hammers that costs. And then to upgrade 3 slingers to an archer, it would cost you 45 gold apiece, so 135 gold. And just as a point of reference, to buy an archer is 240 gold. So 60 hammers to make an archer. I don't remember how many hammers it costs to make a slinger, but it's probably on the order of like 30. It's similar to making a scout, which is 30. So yeah, I mean in general, making a few slingers and upgrading them to archers is more effective than making 3 archers or buying 3 archers. At least that's my understanding of it. And I could be wrong on this. It's entirely possible. We need to repair our theater, and then we need to begin production on an amphitheater. We're behind on getting our theater's stuff filled out. And what did I want to do? Let's get serfdom going. I want to make some builders that have more charges. I might buy some builders instead of making them at this point because we got a bunch of excess gold right now. We're going to want the gold probably for later to buy great people. But for the time being now, I think I could probably... Although, wait, I mean, we are... I never did... Why isn't he Rome building a heavy chariot? I put heavy chariot in there. It didn't go, though. Well, we're going to make 1 heavy chariot before we build the campus there. So, and we'll turn him into a knight. I think it's going to cost like 190 gold a piece to turn him to knights, so... We have the tech for it. Let's just buy a builder. It's going to give us 5 charges. And that builder can probably chop some of these trees down over here. That might be the most beneficial thing. And we'll save the rest of this money for upgrading these chariots to knights. And these knights into dreams. What do we want to drop over here? We need a campus. We can get a bonus of 1 if we drop it here. We could get a bonus of 2 if we buy a spot over. But, you know, spending gold is... I'm trying to, like, make better use of my gold and not blow it on things like that where I buy a space out just to get 1 more science per turn. And, you know, maybe I should be going for the 1 more science per turn. Maybe I shouldn't. It's really hard to tell, but that... It's just, do you want to manage the resource cost or not? How are we doing on getting this tile up here? We're pretty far away. It's got a resource for us. What about this gypsum? Also, we could get that. So let's buy the gypsum. Because the reason I'm willing to spend on that is because I can just sell it right away for basically